are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and whatever you're lucky enough to be doing it too. I'm Bushka on Blitz, and welcome back for another dose of low-tier laughs and larrikinism. I just finished the World of Tanks Blitz Asia live stream Christmas giveaway extravaganza, and it was actually a hell of a lot of fun. Hats off to everyone that won 3 days of premium time and 500 gold. Wargaming will get those in your post box ASAP. However, today I'm going to be showing you this little thing. This is my favorite tank in Tier 2. And it was one of the most fun tanks I've ever driven when I drove it. I mean, I have, in terms of just pound for pound enjoyment, when I started the game and I found out about this thing, this was it for me. This was where it's at. And it's one of the first tanks I ever drove non-stock. I drove it out of the order that the line progressed it in. Because it had this 75mm howitzer, and I don't care. It might be better with the other gun. If you think it is, you're welcome to your opinion. But just bear in mind that 75mm worth of howitzer is a whole lot of angry tank at this tier. It's got the worst gun handling known to man. You've got 0.509 dispersion after vents and rations. You've got horrible pen on your high explosive shells, but the key is they do 200 damage. And in case you're wondering, you have under 200 hit points. So yeah, you get the idea. It's a whole lot of damage. Your high explosive anti-tank in this tank does 160 alpha. And that's the average alpha you get in tanks like the Comet and such, which is because it's a 75mm gun. That's what you get. You're getting it at tier 2, which is pretty bloody key. And no one down at this tier can play. So you get to use this massive, ginormous gun on unsuspecting humans like this poor little LTR who's just learning how to drive a lol tractor and wants everyone to leave him alone. Oh dear me. I can feel the pain. And look at my team in this game. Look where my team is. Look at them. They're all in spawn. There's one tank left and there's 3 of them sitting in spawn. Don't worry guys, I got this. Hold my beer. I'll handle things. That's tier 2 for you. And if you have to drive a tank at tier 2, this is a great one to drive. Even if the gun doesn't work all the time. Because it's got a bucket load of armour. And a lot of people don't even realise they have premium ammunition at this tier. And you can pen it with premium. But without premium, well, there are an awful lot of tanks like this poor bugger here who may as well go and whistle Dixie because they have absolutely no chance of getting the win. It's fun. It's fast. It's got an atrociously big amount of armor on the front. I think it's got 51mm on the front, which is a lot of armor, and some of it's sloped, and your gun mantlet, which moves around inside the casing, is also pretty impressive. It's just wall to wall a great fun tier 2 tank. And I had more fun playing this at tier 2 than I've had playing any other tier 2 in the game. That's our mastery game, high caliber award, Top Gun 4 kills. Worked exceptionally hard for that. Here's the signature game. Now, this is the signature game. By the way, this is a Patreon-sponsored post. If you want to sponsor the channel, that's great. That's how I actually make a living. Nowadays, I'm a professional YouTube human being with all that entails. Salty forums, angry people, and lots of fun times. So I was on the Telegram channel and I actually said I was going to go and do a tier 2 tank. I can't remember who it was who suggested I do the T18, but the patrons certainly had a hand in this. This is a hell of a signature game too, and it's going to signify exactly what's wrong with tier 2 and why this tank is just so impressively overpowered. Watch this gun handling, fully aimed in. Wow, it didn't even go near the middle. I hope you like sporadic shells and random good games followed by random bad games, because that's what you're going to get when you drive the T18 American TD at tier 2. That, I don't know what that was. I've got no excuses for that. That was an abomination. There's an awful lot of red tanks over there. You have a very, very low rate of fire. I think it's just over 4 rounds a minute, which is an awfully low amount in this day and age. you also have the ability to one-shot tanks. And that's really, really important. And one of the reasons why you have that incredibly low rate of fire, because your DPM is actually smack in line with everyone else at this tier. You're amongst all other TDs and such. This guy's just unable to find anywhere to pen. He's in the T7 combat car, and he just simply can't pen me. Your armor profile is very, very strong. Did I mention that? So we're on 3 kills. We need 1 more for our top gun. Will this man accommodate me? I fire HE. Big mistake. You don't earn a lot of money too in this tank. That's another thing. It's got the lowest coefficient in terms of credits in tier 2 TDs. It's horrific. I think it's like 80%, which is a lot like a tier 10 tank. You get, and I suspect that they made it like that because people may well have been using it to seal club back in the day. And it was a great little seal clubber back in the day, and it probably still is, given that I played, I don't know, 4 or 5 games in this and have an average damage of 889, which is about 7 times, 6 times anyway, to a damage ratio of 6, which is fairly good. On any tier 10 tank, that would give you an average damage of about 10,500, which is good. No, not that much, but a lot. Actually, maybe that much. That's incredible. There's our top gun, by the way. We've got our top gun. We're on the reload, and we're bouncing a lot of shots. Going to push up here on this bugger. I can't fire. It's just, the gun handling is so bad. You got to absolutely wait. Look at it. God knows what happened there. Bit of lag, Asia server lag, big style. We're going to push up here. We bounce another shot. This is like Benny Hill playing against Basil Brush. It is absolutely pointless. Neither side can get the win. We're going to try and get a shot. Here we go. Yes, we got the kill. 3 point-blank shots later, we managed to take him out. And it's 2 on 3. And we've had 5 kills. We are moving on up to the Radley Walters. Looking for our pools medal here. Oh, we're a lot closer after that big whomper. However, things can still go awry. Angle, angle, angle. Hope that you don't get bent. We're going to just take one and get this guy killed, because I've realised now that there's a chance for a Rossini, and that would be pretty impressive if I can get another 7 kill on this map. I had one in the Kennyotsu not long ago. Oh, I go for the HE kill and it doesn't do the business. 75mm is not enough HE. I get the bounce, but I'm a long way from a reload. I'm angling, just need a bounce. Give me a bounce, got another bounce. Oh, yes, there's the pools medal. But it's 3 on 1, and the last to go is going to be down the bottom here in the cap circle. Now, they're down there throwing handbags at one another at the moment. I don't know why this guy's still alive, but I don't think anyone else on my team really has a clue. I am busting ass, excuse the language, to get there in time. Stop, line it up, load the heat, boom, goes the 7 kill dynamite. And I say good game, which is a bit facetious on my part, because half the enemy team, I think, had about 10 games between them. There's your mastery, there's your steel wall, there's your Rasenai, there's your top gun, there's your bloody every bit of bling you can find. That's the T18, guys. And I'm taking screenshots because I'm just going to dump it in the Telegram chat here and let them all see the love. I'm Bushka on Blitz. I hope you enjoyed that. That is a great fun little car. If you are going to go and play tier 2 and you've got to grind up a line, or you just want something that you don't have to put a lot of time and effort into, you can get the T18 and run it till the cows come home and be competitive and have a great bit of giggle. It's still a TD. You can get COD in that, but it's so small and nimble that it's also very hard to keep on its back at times. I think it's a fun tank. Strong armor, strong gun, horrible gun dispersion. 0.509. How about that for gun dispersion? Anyway, boys and girls, until next time, look after your families and stay safe on the battlefield.